Welcome everyone to our channel Mathematics Pathshala. My sincere gratitude to all the audience for their patience and continuous support to us. It's our pleasure to announce the last minute advice, that is the topic wise marks analysis for the last two CSIR NET exams in mathematical sciences. In this video, we just show you the comparison of topic wise marks in both part B and part C for the last two CSIR NET exams in mathematical sciences. This is actually what we want to show in this video, that for the last two CSIR NET exam in 2023 June and 2022 September, how many questions come from each topic in for part B and part C. This is the first topic we are showing here, abstract algebra. From this abstract algebra, there are three questions from part B in September 22 and four questions in June 23. And for part C, there are three questions in 22 September and six questions in 23 June. Then come to this linear algebra. There are five questions in part B in September 22 and seven questions in part B in June 23. And there are eight questions in part C in September 22 and 9 questions in part C in June 23. Then it is real analysis. There are 10 questions in September 22 in part B and 5 questions in June 23 in part B, and there are 10 questions in September 22 in part C and 7 questions in June 23 in part C. Then this is complex analysis. There are 4 questions in September 22 in part B and 5 questions in June 23 in part B. And also there are 4 questions in September 22 in part C and same 4 questions in June 23 in part C. Then it is topology, functional analysis and measure theory together all. There is one question in September 22 in part B, and there are 3 questions in June 23 in part B, and there are 3 questions in September 22 in part C and June 4 questions in June 23 part C in part C. Then it is ordinary differential equation, partial differential equation and integral equation together all. There are 5 questions in September 22 in part B and there are 4 questions in June 23 part B. And there are 9 questions in September 22 in part C and there are 9 questions same in June 23 in part C. And the last one is probability and statistics. There are 11 questions in September 22 in part B and there are 13 questions in June 23 part B, and there are 17 questions in September 22 in part C and there are 18 questions in June 23 part C. And this is what all total the topic wise marks distribution, marks analysis. See this table. And besides these topics, there may be some questions from numerical analysis, linear programming problem, mechanics, etc. But very less number of questions come from these topics, and also sometimes there is no question from these topics. The major part of the questions usually come from the topics shown in this table. So to qualify the coming NET exam, our suggestions for the NET aspirants are that the students from mathematics background will focus on abstract algebra, linear algebra, real analysis and some complex analysis, and also some ODE, PDE if possible. And the students from statistics background will focus on the statistics, on probability and statistics, and also some linear algebra and real analysis, and also some ODE, PDE if possible. So students, go ahead for the coming NET exam. Our heartfelt wishes to all the CSIR UGC NET aspirants. We wish you all the best. Thank you.